Hello, Venus Retrograde 2022, day 25. I am Allie. Good to see you. Be sure to check out my Facebook group, Intuitive Healing with Allie Doucette. We have lots of people in there. It's a very fun group. You will like it. Okay, this is our little heads up that Mercury retrograde is around the corner. Surprise! Mercury retrograde deals with communication and how we think. And it is going to be going on from January 14th to February the 3rd, which coincides with the end of this Venus retrograde. And this Venus retrograde ends on January the 29th. So we have several weeks where we're going to be reevaluating our Venus stuff of love, relationships, values, worth, beauty, and Mercury stuff. And so Mercury is going to deal with communication, thought processes, electronics, and this is going to be an interesting time. So where are we going to see this come up? We're going to see it show up in how we communicate in our relationships, how we think about our relationships, and how we communicate and think about beauty and worth and value. All of these things, we're being invited by the universe on a global level to reevaluate all of our thought processes and communication about these topics. So it'll be really interesting to see how this shows up on a personal level. You know, where on a personal level are we going to be thinking and talking differently in our relationships, about how we look, about, beauty and worth. Venus deals with money. How are we going to be thinking and communicating about money? How is this going to show up on a global scale? Right. And one thing that's coming into my mind as I talk about this is Facebook. Talk about communicating in relationships, right? That's all that it is. Social media is communicating in relationships. So what kind of changes are we going to notice on a global level with social media? That will be an interesting thing to see. What will we change in our own relationship with social media? How many people will feel like it's time to take a little social media break? Or, I don't know, clean out their friend list or whatever, all of this kind of thing. This is something that we're going to be invited to deal with on a global scale very shortly. So be on the lookout. We are just planting seed today. And in the coming days, really pay attention to the changes that you notice in how you speak, write, text, the way that you think, especially in Venus contexts like relationships, love, beauty, value, worth, all of these kinds of topics. This is a big chance we have where the universal energy is supporting us in making big changes. And I just want to mention, Mercury retrograde happens 3 times a year, but Venus retrograde only happens every 18 months. So it is, kind of on the rarer end for these two things to overlap like this. So this is kind of a special time to be dealing with these issues. So what do you need to change in how you think and communicate in the areas of love, relationships, beauty, worth? That is the big question for you to be having on the back of your mind, because we're about to jump into that astrological energy as well. Okay, you've been alerted, so just pay attention. Consciousness is everything. All that we're doing in this life is taking what is unconscious and making it conscious. We're reaching out and figuring out, what inside of ourselves was hidden. We're trying to bring it to light. And the more we can bring to light, the more we can heal, the more we can progress. And so that's really what it's all about. Oh, sorry, my baby loves making that sound now. Stop it, baby. Okay, well, there you go. Some little baby fart sounds that she's doing with her mouth. A baby. Okay, well, she stopped. Anyway, I hope that you have a great day. Bye.